it started to get a bit ragged, but there's confirmation of the final results in the top 6 there. Rahkamo and Kokko at the top of the pile.
So Finland's first ever gold medal at the European Championships. France have to be settling for the silver. Candelora couldn't get them a medal in the men's event. Will Bonnelly be able to get their first gold tomorrow? We thought at the beginning of these championships that it could be 3 gold medals for France, with Bonnelly, Candelora or Millau in the men, and possibly Moniotte and Lavanchy here. Well, at the moment it's 0 out of 2. Krylova and Ovsyannikov take the bronze. Navko Gazelyan, Aniza Penarad, Martsova Simacek, and then the 6 you see there in front of you. Another terrific night. Don't know about you, Chris, but I'm absolutely exhausted.
You look it.
It's been a long day, fruitful day, terrific stuff in the ladies' short, and particularly here, but particularly after Rahkamo and Kokko, I feel absolutely drained.
It was so exciting, wasn't it? And I'm just thinking about the emotions of the whole week. We had that tussle in the pairs competition at the beginning of the week, and I felt that that was probably the best pairs competition I'd ever seen, and we've experienced the same again tonight. The same emotions. It could have gone either way. It was so close, and I don't remember a European Championship where all the medals have been so close.
Well, Moniotte and Lavanchy may have their chance in Worlds coming up in just 5 weeks' time, and for those of you at home, another chance for you to get out early tomorrow morning and book your ticket. What a tussle these two are going to have in Worlds, as well as the pairs from couples from across the Atlantic. But wouldn't it be great if Rahkamo and Kokko could win the gold? I'm just going to stop cheerleading them, but they are such an inspiring couple, and to keep going amidst the adversity.
That's right, they've battled against the odds, and they've kept going, and at last won the gold. This is going to be their last year, and what a way to go out with European gold medal. And well, it would be something very special if they could get the golden crown at the World Championships as well. There's no doubt about it. Moniotte and Lavanchy, their day will come. They are potential European and world champions, and this, I think everybody knew Rahkamo Kokko's last year, and super that the judges have gone with them.
Perhaps, though, Moniotte and Lavanchy have to grab it this year, because we've seen several couples behind who could well make the final leap next year. It's all very well saying their turn will come. I think you have to grab it while it's there. It's definitely there to be won this year for them, providing they stay injury-free in the next 5 weeks. There's the German couple, Goolsby and Schamberger, finished in 8th spot.
What a fantastic show they put up in the free dance. Much improved this season. It's a shame that Hendrik had the couple of slips. Didn't really seem to find his feet this evening, but my word, what a super free dance. And wish them every success in the World Championships. And there, that man must be feeling very proud indeed.
He looks a bit more relaxed now, doesn't he? But what pictures he provides us. Some of the coaches, I think, are rather too full of themselves, but you can see his enthusiasm comes right from the heart.
Absolutely, he wants it for his skaters and nobody else.
He's so passionate about the performance, and the winning too is good for him, but he just wants them to do their best.
And you have to admire him as well, because he's really stuck to his guns with the Duchenes.
Yep.
They came up with something different. It took a while for the judges to accept what they were producing, and he's continued to produce that with Rahkamo and Kokko, and at last they've been accepted as well. Marvelous achievement.
Well, the Westfalenhallen's had a terrific week, but nothing better than tonight. And there's a danger. I think the roof could come off when these two come out to claim their gold medals. denied so many times in the Olympics, just missing out on the bronze medal there. Remember the 1992 World Championships in Oakland when they finished 5th. And for years before that, where they should have been in the top 4 or 5, but weren't given the credit.
It really did take them a long, long time to be accepted. And I just feel perhaps this year they may have toned down their drama side of their performance, worked on the technical side a little bit more. There's Courtney Jones, part of the team that put Rahkamo and Kokko at the top of the rostrum this evening.
Little things win gold medals. I remember in my commentary I was remarking about Martin Skotnicki when the music changed to the upbeat sequence, racing over to the man with the music and going, raising his fist to say, come on, put it up as loud as you possibly can. Well, he didn't do that, but he turned it up a notch or two. The crowd got involved, and it's difficult not to be affected by it.
That's right. I mean, it's all about emotion. The difference between Moniotte and Lavanchy, Rahkamo and Kokko was nothing. The width of a hair. And, well, it may just be that influenced the crowd, which influenced the judges. But my word, from the moment they came out, it was their night, wasn't it? They stood on the ice, they didn't even move, and they had a standing ovation.
And some achievement to keep the class of performance as high as that when the adrenaline was pumping. They knew they had the crowd absolutely in the palm of their hands, but they stayed calm.
I think that may have calmed them down, to be honest. They were stood there for quite a while. They accepted the applause, the reception from the crowd, and I think that inspired them to perform as well as they did.
So now the medal ceremony then for the Ice Dance Championship, and we can't wait to see them. I think they're struggling to find Petri, which is the delay. It's taken them a long time to hear these sounds. And typical of them, they go straight over to the large contingent of Finn supporters and say thank you for the support they've had. And who knows, it just might have made that crucial difference. 5 judges to 4. Was one of those 5 judges swayed just an iota, it would have been very difficult for them not to have.
Well, these really are magical scenes. Well, you can't help but feel emotional, can you?
Nope.
If anybody deserves it, these two do.
And finally, they take their place at the top of the rostrum, which many people believe has been deservedly theirs several times before. And they too come out to the middle of the ring and acknowledge the cheers. Managing a smile now, but they must be sick to their boots. They won the compulsories convincingly, and then it started to go. But even then, they came out and produce an immaculate free dance that in many years would have won them the gold, but not in 1995.
Well, I'm sure, although they must be disappointed not to have the gold medal, they must be feeling pleased with the performance. They know they couldn't have skated any better.
And here's the flamenco queen. What a mover she is, Anjelika Krylova. And brilliantly presented too by Oleg Ovsyannikov. In many ways, it's been an ice dance competition which is top-heavy. The middle and the lower part weren't as good as usual, I felt, but the top.
No, I think from the top 3 to 4th place, there was a massive gulf. And then again from about 6th or 7th place down,
yes,
a big disparity in the standard. But my word, 3 worthy couples of gold, silver, and bronze we have today. It's been a fantastic evening's ice dancing, and 3 totally different programs as well.
And here's the moment then. For Susanna Rahkamo and Petri Kokko, European champions 1995. And doesn't it feel and look good? At the end of the British-Soviet lockout since 1971, when the Bucks won it in Zurich. Otherwise, it's been what was the Soviet Union and what is Great Britain at the top of the podium all the way through.
Certainly a night they'll never forget.
And there's about 3,000 or 4,000 people waving back at them. And a triumph too for fortitude. There must have been many times when they thought of perhaps giving up because the judges weren't on their side, the temptation to turn professional. I must say, I thought they'd turn professional this year, but they stayed on a year longer. And looking back, it would have turned out to be a fairly decent decision.
No doubt about that. Don't you think that's probably part of their success? The fact that they love to entertain, they love to compete, they love to perform. And that's what's really won them the gold medal. And the hearts of all the people here and all the people across the world.
A useful motto: never complain, never explain. And they never whinged when things were going against them. Maybe this is the judges' way of appreciating that.
Well, I think we might see a few tears when the anthem's played in a moment or two.
And it'll be the first time ever in the European Figure Skating Championships that we hear the Finnish national anthem.